I want to give you a brief guided tour of some of the resources that are available to you on the ASP.NET website. Right here from the home page, you can see that we've got Get Started, Download, Find a Hoster, and Discuss. Let's start with Get Started. If I click on this, you'll see that we've got an overview of what is ASP.NET, just the fundamentals. Step 2 will send you to a page that will let you download and install ASP.NET using the Web Platform Installer. It'll use the free versions of Visual Studio and make sure that your system is set up for ASP.NET. Then you can decide whether you're going to use Web Forms or MVC. Now, for the purposes of this video, we're going to assume that you've chosen MVC. You can take a look at Joe Stagner's video on Web Forms if you chose Web Forms. Then we can click on this Build Your First ASP.NET Application MVC example. And then optionally, of course, you could find a hoster. You can find hosters for as little as $5 a month. Now I'm going to click on the MVC tab at the top here. And you'll see that there's a whole series of resources and videos that are available to you, as well as this video, How Best to Learn ASP.NET MVC. There are a number of tutorials that are available to you with MVC. There's the Nerd Dinner tutorial. This will show you how to build an application from beginning to end, literally from File New Project until a complete application. It's broken up into steps. There's a PDF that you can download as well as HTML. I suggest that you start with Fundamentals of ASP.NET MVC. Work through the basics and get an understanding about how to build an application and how to access data. If you're a little bit more advanced, then you could step into some of the videos from our conferences, including things like Ninja on Fire, Black Belt Tips, and other application development and architecturally specific videos, and there's a lot of them. I really suggest that you spend some time looking at security, particularly things like preventing JavaScript attacks. You'll also learn how to authenticate users using FormsAuth or Windows authentication. Under the Data section, you'll learn about things like validation, data annotation validators, filters and model binders, as well as some videos that are specific to using Visual Basic and LINQ. If you find yourself with questions that you can't get answered, remember that you can always come up to the forum section. This is a very, very active user community. There's forums for general ASP.NET questions, as well as ASP.NET MVC specific questions.